Okay, so today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Instead of starting from the prelims, going up to the main card, we are going to start from the main card, going down to the prelims. Now, I did this with UFC 314. We're going to do it with UFC Baku. Alright, so first we have Jamal Hill versus Khalil Roundtree Jr. So for the past year that this fight was supposed to happen, I've been always going with Khalil Roundtree. But now that the time has come to actually pick, dude, I don't know if I can pick Khalil Roundtree. I just have a strange feeling that Jamal Hill is gonna outstrike him and finish him in the 4th or 5th round. And look, I know Khalil Roundtree struggled with Anthony Smith, but to be completely fair to him, this was before Anthony Smith would just break against a gust of wind, alright? But still, taking 2.5 rounds just to KO him, yeah, that doesn't look so good now, does it? But then again, when it came to Jamal Hill versus Yuri Prochazka, I actually wanted to pick Yuri Prochazka as soon as that fight got announced. And then when it came time to picking, I cracked and I decided to go with Jamal Hill. And Jamal Hill got fucking cooked. So I'm very, very worried to pick Jamal Hill. But you know what? Am I gonna seriously get another main event wrong, bro? I can't, dude. I can't take it. I can't take it, bro. I can't get another main event pick wrong, dude. You know what, bro? I hate this sport. I'm going Jamal Hill. Cause, dude, Dustin Jacoby beat this guy, man. I rewatched that fight. He was getting pieced up by Dustin Jacoby, who is a good kickboxer. But Jamal Hill was good, dude. I don't know. I've been wanting to go with Khalil Roundtree for a while. I'm changing my pick. I'm going with Jamal Hill. If Jamal Hill loses this, he's fucking trash, by the way. And he was never... But yeah, I do think Khalil Roundtree can win. But I'm going to go with Jamal Hill. Please don't let this backfire. I need to get this main event pick right, dude. Please don't let this backfire. Alright, next we have Rafael Fiziev versus Ignacio Bahamondes. I'm gonna go with Rafael Fiziev on this one. Now, Ignacio, this is again another 50-50 fight. Ignacio can definitely win. He's only 27. He's gonna be improving. I just think Rafael Fiziev is too good for him. Okay, dude, you beat Manuel Torres, who is, he's a marauder. He's a marauder. I get it, Manuel Torres is a marauder, but Rafael Fiziev isn't just gonna run at you and just get KO'd. So you know what, I'm gonna go Rafael Fiziev decision. I don't see a KO TKO, but Rafael Fiziev on a full camp in his hometown, I think he's gonna get the decision. Alright, next we have Curtis Blades versus Rizvan Kuniev. I'm gonna go with Curtis Blades on this one. For now, I'm going to go with Curtis Blades winning a decision. I don't really see him finishing Rizvan Kuniev. Rizvan Kuniev, man. He's pretty alright, dude. Rizvan Kuniev isn't bad, man. Next, we have Maitabek Orobai versus Tofik Muzayev. I'm going to go with Orobai, dude. Orobai by Marauder. This kid, this Neanderthal is a Marauder. Orobai, who is looking like a Skyrim NPC out there. I'm going to go with Orobai on this one. Let's go. Next, we have Nazim Sadikaris and Nicholas Mata. I mean, come on. I'm definitely going with Nicholas Mata, dude. Look at this guy, man. He's so fucking buff, dude. Let's go, Nicholas Mata, man. Nah, I'm just joking. I'm going to go with Nazim Sadikov just by outclassing Nicholas Mata. I mean, he's very, very fucking good. Yeah, I'm going Nazim Sadikov on this one. I'm sorry for not really being that in-depth, but I just don't know what else to say. I know I could just describe their fights, but come on, you've already watched MMA Experts, you've already watched Lucas Tracy picks, you don't gotta hear the same thing over and over again, right? Next, we have Muhammad Naimov versus Bogdan Grad. I just think Muhammad Naimov is going to beat him. I really think that. I really think Muhammad Naimov is just going to beat him to a decision. And even though he looked pretty shit against Con Offley, he looked kind of shit against Con Offley, but I'm going to go with Muhammad Naimov on this one. Next, we have Seokyeon KO versus Oban Elliott. I'm going to go with Oban Elliott by KOing this fucking bum. I'm just joking. Nah, I just think Oban Elliott, this guy has been improving rapidly, looked fucking immaculate against Basel Hafez. So I'm gonna go with him. I think he's gonna beat Seok on KO. I actually haven't really researched Osioko and KO, so you might just fucking KO Oban Elliott out cold, but I'm gonna trust an Oban Elliott to win this one. I'm sorry I'm not being in depth. Like, I feel kind of weird not being in depth at all, but like, I don't know what else to say, dude. I think Oban Elliott is very good, and I think he's gonna continue to improve. He's only 27. Okay, wait, moving on. Why does Melissa Mullins look like this, dude? Why does she kind of look like Oral By a little bit? I'm gonna go Melissa Mullins on this one. Mullins has literally beaten every single woman, but I think she's beaten both of these girls that are down here. So I'm gonna go Melissa Mullins winning a decision, and I'll just go with the Russian Ronda, dude. I don't fucking know. Alright, next we have Tigir Lembekov versus Azam Maxum. Azam Maxum kind of got fraud checked in his last fight against Charles Johnson. Tigir Lembekov was, I think, getting ready to fight Kyoji Horiguchi. That fight fell through. Azam Maxum is coming in on short notice. I'm going to go with Tigir Lembekov decision. I just think Tigir Lembekov his wrestling is good. He's a part of the Khabib team, one of the main guys there. And yeah, I just see him winning a decision, being a little bit too high of a level. If Charles Johnson is able to sort of kind of out-grapple you in moments and kind of be winning the grappling exchanges against you, I think Tigir Lembekov is going to do significantly worse, and he's definitely going to win a decision. And finally, we have Hamdi Abdul-Wahab versus Muhammad Usman, the real main event, dude. I'm going to go with Hamdi Abdul-Wahab just by winning a boring decision. Muhammad Usman, he's not really anything special, and neither is Hamdi Abdul-Wahab, but I think Hamdi has like one pretty good skill, and that's his grappling. And I think someone like Muhammad Usman, who doesn't really have any crazy like attributes except for maybe his power, that might be his most crazy aspect. But compared to Hamdi Abdul-Wahab, who at least has a pretty good grappling base, I just think Hamdi's gonna be able to wrestle fuck Muhammad Usman. But who knows? Maybe Muhammad Usman will keep the momentum in the family. Alright, and those were my picks for Hill vs. Roundtree Jr. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry I wasn't that in depth. But hey, it is what it is. And yeah, hope you guys have a good day.